Modern medicine is incredible, isn't it? We can fix dodgy hearts, replace knackered knees, even give someone a whole new face. But some things still baffle doctors. Some conditions are so rare, so strange, they sound made up. These are the stories of people living with those conditions. Conditions that make them look or sound different. Conditions that make people stare and whisper. Foreign accent syndrome. Sounds fake, right? But it's real. It's a rare and fascinating condition that can completely change the way you sound. Imagine waking up one morning, opening your mouth, and out comes a voice that's not yours. A voice with an accent you've never had before. A French accent, maybe, or Spanish, even though you've never been to those places. It's rare, this. It can be quite disorienting and confusing for the person experiencing it. Only about 100 recorded cases. That's right, just a handful of people around the world. Usually happens after a stroke or head injury. These events can trigger unexpected changes in the brain. Something messes up the part of the brain that controls speech. The brain is a complex organ, and even small injuries can have surprising effects. Linda from Yorkshire. She knows all about it. She's lived through an experience that most of us can't even imagine. A stroke left her with a Geordie accent, a voice that wasn't her own. People thought she was taking the mickey. Shopkeepers wouldn't serve her, thinking she was mocking them. She felt like a stranger in her own life, isolated and misunderstood. It were awful, she told me, her voice thick with emotion, tears welling up in her eyes. Like I'd lost myself, not just me voice, she said, her pain palpable. Linda's story broke my heart. It was a tale of loss and resilience. Imagine losing something so essential, so integral to your identity, and nobody understands. It's a silent struggle, one that Linda faces every day. The wolf among us. Now, hypertrichosis. That's a mouthful, innit? Means excessive hair growth. All over the body, face, arms, back, even the palms of your hands. It's like something out of a horror film, but for those living with it, it's a daily reality. Sometimes it's genetic, passed down through families. Other times, it's a mystery. Trapped in fur. I met a young lad, Danny, who's had it since birth. Kids called him Wolf Boy. He hated going out, hated the stares, the whispers. His mum, bless her, she fought tooth and nail to help him. He's just a normal boy under all that hair, she told me, her eyes welling up. And she's right. Underneath, they're just like us. Beyond the surface. These conditions, they're not just physical, they're emotional, social. Imagine the isolation, the feeling of being different, the constant struggle to be seen for who you are, not what you look or sound like. It's easy to judge, to stare. But we need to do better. These are real people with real feelings. A call for kindness. In a world that often feels divided and chaotic, kindness can be a powerful force for good. Next time you see someone who looks or sounds different, remember Linda, remember Danny. They are just like you, with hopes, dreams, and fears. Remember that everyone has a story filled with experiences that shape who they are. A story that deserves to be heard, not just seen. Listening can bridge gaps and build connections. A story that deserves our empathy, our understanding, our kindness. Small acts of kindness can make a big difference. Because at the end of the day, we all share this world together. We're all just trying to navigate this mad thing called life. Each of us faces our own challenges and struggles. And a little bit of kindness goes a long way, doesn't it? It can brighten someone's day, lift their spirits, and create a ripple effect of positivity.